Hi, this is Sive Morten with the daily update on EuroFX. I post my exclusive market overviews with the key political and economical events, charts and important levels on the ForexPeaceArmy.com forums weekly. This short video is a response to rapidly changing situation on the currency markets and should help you to stay on top of the game and be profitable. I suggest you to visit ForexPeaceArmy.com forum and read my analysis for the week before watching this daily video. Welcome everybody guys, let's take a look again on the Bitcoin market as usual on Mondays. So as you can see in recent few weeks trading range has narrowed and actually we have the inside week. On the previous week it was inside one and weeks before, and you can see it's also almost inside one to collapse. So on the weekly chart we also continue our experiment with the hash ribbons indicator. So now we're watching when the buy signal will be generated based on the hash rate change. It mostly indicates the miner capitulation. So when the miners stop decreasing the amount of mining and starting to sell the accumulated coins, it usually indicates by the decreasing of the hash rate, and it indicates by this indicator is capitulation. And buy signal usually is forming when the rebound starting to form, hash rate starting to rise again, and here is not the moment yet, but that is just our first test of this indicator. We do not know how it will turn and whether it really will be a valuable signal. So we will see. But overall idea looks interesting. Speaking on the classical technical moments, well, guys, here we are not confident yet that market indeed will reverse up here because of the price action. As you can see, reaction on this moment. Because here is on this drop, market is taken out of these lows, and usually when the market shows the bullish reversal, it's typical accompanied by the wash and rinse. So market hits grab the stops below the lows and then shows fast upward reversal. But that is not the case here. You can see that market is forming some kind of the return back, but it mostly looks like the retracement, not as some sharp reversal, and that makes us worry about the perspective. So we're not sure enough that indeed we are standing on the upward continuation, and would not exclude the chance that market could show the downward leg, another downward leg first. Another reason why we think so is when we take a look at the daily chart. You could see that market here is forming some kind of this bearish dynamic pressure. You can see this trend has turned bullish, but price action is not. So you can see market is forming lower tops and stands mostly flat. Second moment here is our XOP target from the major ABCD pattern here on the daily chart has not been hit yet. It was close, and we said that mostly the action is completed by purely technical approach. You can see that still some distance exists between this target and the lows. So formally this target has not been reached yet. That makes us think that still downward drop here is possible. As usual, we need to take a look at the major levels. So if we take a look at the 4 time frame chart, we stand in the triangle, and as you know, the triangle always keeps chances in the both scenarios. First scenarios will be to the upsides, could be some kind of the ABC reaction, upward continuation, but the downward scenarios could be the butterfly. So we'll take a look. This could be this pattern, and taking into consideration the possible bearish dynamic pressure and completed XOP, well, we think that the probability of the possible drop here is not really low, so it's really could be completed. In the current situation, for getting the real bullish confirmation, I think that market has to show some upward breakout of this top, erasing the chance on the butterfly and breaking of this triangle to the upside. That could give us the signal that maybe more extension we will get to the upside. In the opposite direction, if market will break triangle to the downside and taking out of these lows, well, this will be a clear sign that market is going lower, somewhere to the 6150 area. But at the second part of this context, when the butterfly will be formed and if it will be completed, that could interestingly get the combination with the hash ribbons indicator. So what if the butterfly particular will become the pattern that will trigger the reversal and trigger the signal by the hash ribbons as well. So that is something to keep an eye on in the current situation. So our suggestion currently, it would be better to wait and see what will happen and to get the clear breakout before taking the position, because although we see the bearish signs inside of the triangle, market could go in any direction.